Hey guys, today I thought I'd do a short video on the armor that came in my motorcycle jacket. I wear a AGV Sport, and what came in it was a CE level 1 rated armor. This is the elbow and forearm armor. CE level 1. It just feels kind of foamy, rubbery. It's pretty soft. It's not very rigid. It's not very thin on the edges, on the top or the bottom or the sides. It's better than nothing, sure, but it's pretty soft stuff. And the shoulder armor is pretty thin on the edges as well, but that's what that looks like. It's got a little bit of ventilation in it, and it's very pliable, very rubbery feeling. As far as the back pad goes, it's just this piece of foam. I guess it might help in some situations where you skid, but there's not going to be any kind of impact resistance there. It's just a cheap piece of foam. I don't know why they put it in there, but they do. So what I replaced it with was CE level 2 armor, and for the elbow protection, this is the Knoxx Microlock, and it's a lot thicker than what came in it. It's a little bit wider. It's still thick on the edges. It's noticeably more dense, heavier than what came in it. Has a little bit of ventilation, not a lot, but it's not been uncomfortable to wear. There's no sharp ridges or corners. I haven't noticed, as far as comfort goes, any difference, but it is noticeably thicker for impact resistance, and it was very highly rated, so that's kind of why I went with that. In the shoulders, this is called D30 EVO Pro, and this is the reactive armor where it's relatively soft if you move it real slowly, and if it takes an impact or a strike, it turns rigid. And it's CE level 2 is more than twice as protective as CE level 1. It does have some ventilation in it, and it's noticeably heavier and more dense, but it still conforms pretty well. So I don't have any complaints with it. You get used to it, and that's what I went with the shoulders. As far as the back protector goes, this is the Forcefield, and it is pretty stiff. It's not floppy, flimsy, bendy. The warmer it gets, the softer it is, and it kind of conforms to your back a little bit better. It's not uncomfortable. It's flat on one side. It's kind of rounded on the other. It does have ventilation holes to keep you from sweating with it up against you like that. And it's not been uncomfortable either. Really, don't even know it's back there. But it certainly feels a lot more protective than that. It's a lot thicker, it's a lot stiffer, it's more dense, and I think this would actually do a lot of good if you were to land on your back as far as impact goes, and skid resistance as well. So that's just a brief overview of the armor that I replaced out of my riding jacket. And nothing wrong with CE level 1, but since I was going to replace it anyway, I went ahead and got the level 2. And it's a little more confidence inspiring, and there's certainly a huge difference between level 1 and level 2 as far as the quality of the product, what it feels like, its protective rating, and that's what I chose to go with. So the Knox, the D30, and the Forcefield back protector. All right, guys, thanks for watching.